back to a brand new episode of our Minecraft Xbox 360 series. I'm AdvisoryCookie, and we're back. I know, it's been a while, but there's a good reason. I was burned out, I couldn't reset the nether, and it just made me very upset, because I thought Title Update 8 added the reset nether, but it was Title Update 9, but I remember it being Title Update 8. I don't care what people tell me. I remember it being Title Update 8, but whatever. Anyways, changelog for Title Update 9, which this update means so much to me, and there will be a video about why this update means a lot to me. My friend will be joining me from the Xbox 360 days, and me and her are going to talk about our experiences, our friendships, how we became friends, how we did a lot of things together, and I cannot wait for you guys to see that video. It's going to mean so much to me, and I cannot wait for her to explain everything to you guys, for me to explain everything to you guys, because I still cherish her as a friend today. We might not talk as much as we used to, but I consider her one of my closest friends to this day. Like, if I die, I'm inviting her to my funeral. I don't care if she, lives, a bunch of states away from me. But anyways, Title Update 9. Anyways, added the end with a new layout, new Ender Dragon behaviors. So basically this means 1.9 Ender Dragon behaviors in the end. Added climbable vines, added fire charges, wooden buttons, item frames, spawn eggs, sandstone stairs, spruce stairs, birch stairs, nether brick stairs, spruce planks, birch planks, nether brick slab, spruce slab, and birch slab. Added new music for the end and nether from C418, made buckets and signs craftable. Sheep now regrow their wool after shearing. New gravel texture. Can now smelt netherrack into a nether brick in a furnace. Blacksmith buildings now hold chests, similar to loot that's found in strongholds. Crafting recipes change. Sign recipe gives 3 signs. Crafting recipe change. Half slab recipe gives 6 half slabs. Crafting recipes change. Stone button now requires 1 stone block instead of 2. Added smoother color transitions between biomes. Added beaches terrain generation. Fence gates can now be closed and opened with redstone. Changed to Nether fortress to make Neverwart room more likely. Made Neverwart spawn randomly wherever soul sand is generated in the Nether. Neverwart will now grow in the overworld. Made dispenser dispense mob eggs. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm wounded. I'm not wounded. I'm just tired from work, guys. Give me a minute. Dispenser will dispense lava and water from a lava bucket from the dispenser. Dispensers will shoot fire charges. Trapdoors can be placed on half slabs and stairs. Allow players to block with a sword. When can and build and mine options are unlocked. Moved 6 of the 12 music disc quests in the tutorial world. Changed the tutorial world to add climbable vines and some new items. And reduce the items in the brewing and farming and breeding chests. Don't show the achievement warnings when loading into a creative world. That has already been made into a creative world. Reduce the volume of gas sound effects. Increase the distance jukebox can be heard from. Improve lighting code performance. Improved the loading save time. Change the display order in the Microsoft Store to show the newest DLC first. Added how to play the end and farming animals. Added HUD size options. Added a reset nether. Added a toggle for death messages. Added a toggle to hide the display an animated character in the user face. And allow individual split screens to add their own settings for HUD. So anyways, here we go. So before you go in here, we're going into a world. Sorry, I can't talk. We're going to look at the new skin pack that came out. So skin pack 4, Creeper Suit, Red Halo Spartan, Blue Halo Spartan, Ezo, Assassin's Creed, Altair, Assassin's Creed, Connor, Assassin's Creed, Alisar, Dragon Age, Morgan, Dragon Age, Sem, Dragon Age, Liana, Dragon Age, Barbarian, Castle Crashers, Blacksmith, Castle Crashers, August Cole, Gears of War 3, Samantha Bryan, Gears of War 3, Mordecai, Borderlands, Lilith, Borderlands, I almost said Borderlands, Brick, Borderlands, Claptrap, Borderlands, Sensei, Fruit Ninja, Berry, Steak Fry, Jetpack Joyride, Charlie Murder, Skeleton Kitty, Charlie Murder, Ninja, Mark of the Ninja, Night 1, Night 2, Night 3, Night 4, Priest, Butcher, baker, miner, baker's wife, Bernice, mermaid, Victorian woman, Valkyrie warrior, highway woman, iron golem, tree man, beaver, penguin, moose, grizzly bear, polar bear, wolf, creeper soup. And we're gonna go in. So I'll see you all in the game, and I hope you guys are sticking around. This is gonna be a long episode, so stay tuned. I promise it's worth it. Okay, so starting off, we're at a village, and the villagers are still dumb. They still have the pig AI, but we're here to see what he has inside of his chest. And this update, if you remember correctly, at the beginning of the video, I said that they have chests now, and this is actually a pretty good village. Blacksmith, I won't lie. This is actually pretty good. Wow. Good for you, sir. Good for you. You're rich. Moving on, I'm going to show you guys the new block. Okay, starting with the blocks. So the first blocks that we have are oak wood, spruce wood, and birch wood. You can craft them by using spruce logs, oak logs, or birch logs, which it's, everyone knows what these are by now. Moving on, sandstone stairs, nether brick slabs, item frames, a wooden button, fire charges, nether brick, and all the mob eggs, which is crazy because this only has 20 mobs. I didn't realize how many mobs were missing until looking at this. It's like, wow, can't believe we had 20 mobs. But you might notice something with the spawn eggs. You can only stack them up to 16, not 64. Same with buckets and signs, which I'm pretty sure that's still in Java Edition. Moving on, gravel has a new texture, and you can climb vines. Legendary. And moving on, slabs have a new crafting recipe. Signs have now give you 6, and buttons cost less to make. So there we go. There's that. So if you like crafting your buttons, but instead of using 2 stone or 2 wood, I don't blame you. Me too. Me too. Also, if I didn't make it clear, buckets only stack to 16, same with signs. Pretty much like spawnings and normal eggs or miscellaneous stuff like that. So there you go. So here's everything once again to get a nice look. Spawn eggs, miscellaneous items, new blocks, and a new gravel texture, which RIP the static gravel. We will miss you. Kind of. I don't know, I kinda liked it. Anyways, we'll move on to the next stuff, so stay tuned. Also too, Netherwort now grows in the nether, not the nether, sorry, the overworld, so you can actually farm Netherwort at your base. So we're gonna speed this up, and it should start growing. There we go. It's starting to grow, but it's very, very slow. Netherwort is very slow to grow, but it should be fine. Just, wait patiently, which I don't know why I'm telling you guys all of this. Title Update 9's been out for years. Everyone knows this by now, but there you go. Netherwort now, grows in the overworld. So that's exciting. But we're going to go to the Nether in 1 second. So one thing I do like about the Xbox 360 edition, which was added with this update, is that Netherwort will spawn randomly around the Nether. I think that's really nice. So in case if you don't have Netherwort inside of your Nether, they made it where, you can actually get Netherwort, which is a very nice change. It's actually a super, super nice change, which I really wish I was carried over to the other versions of the game, but I can kind of see why. The Xbox 360 had limitations, so they tried making it fair for everyone, which is why in the future they made it so withered skeletons can spawn in complete darkness in the Nether, and also blazes too, which I think that, again, it's a really nice change, and I don't think those mobs should be exclusive to Nether Fortresses. I feel like Nether Fortresses just has too many mobs at one, I don't know, maybe that's just my personal opinion, but I feel like the Nether Fortresses are due for an update in the future on Java and Bedrock. But anyways, there's another change for you, which it's actually a really good change in my opinion. Okay, so the next change is mobs can come from dispensers if you use spawn eggs. So here's a cow, a mushroom, a cave spider, a villager, a ghast, Oh, that's really loud. A magma cube, a creeper, a chicken, a zombie, a pigman, and I think that's it. Oh, next is water, lava. That didn't go according to plan. Hold on. That didn't go according to plan. Okay, let's redo this. Water, and then lava. Lava. There we go. And then you can open up fence gates with redstone. Perfect. I honestly didn't know that wasn't in the game until this update. That's actually kind of crazy. Anyways, moving on to the next stuff. Before we move on, though, I totally forgot. We could do it to fire charges, too. So here you go. Which, that's crazy also. Which, by the way, fun fact, fire charges were added in 1.2 Minecraft, not 1.1, which, if you know, 1.2 is my favorite update in Minecraft, entitled Update 12, which I'm going to be making a video about why the jungle biomes mean so much to me, even though I talked about it many, many times. But I want to make an actual video to explain it for people who don't know and who aren't familiar with my channel. So, hopefully it comes out soon. So I hope you guys watch that when it comes out. And also, Title Update 12, that comes out in that comes out in August, which, that's so long, but the wait was worth it in my opinion. The wait was really, really worth it. I cannot wait to explore that update with you guys, because that update does mean a lot to me, so I will see you guys then. Stay tuned. Also, we're not done with this update, don't worry. There's still a lot of stuff we need to show. Alright, the next change. Here we go. We're going to build this right now. So, now you can place trapdoors on half slabs and stairs, which is a very, very nice change. Again, I didn't know half of this stuff wasn't in the game until this update, so this is crazy. And, like, we use a lot of these building techniques in today's Minecraft, so it's always insane seeing this. Also, that looks like a genie lamp. That's kind of cool. Anyways, stay tuned for the next thing. So, the next thing is actually with the game. So now you can turn off all of this if you want. The user interface, death messages, HUD size 2. I'm going to keep it like that. 2 vertical split screen, I picked out there. Split screen gamer tag, animated character, death messages, display hand, and display HUD. Some of these were here. Some of these were added in Title Update 5 and 7, but death messages is definitely new, and the HUD size is definitely new, which is very good. And HUD size for split screen, so thank God for that. And if you never played split screen on the Xbox 360 or original Legacy console editions, it was definitely an experience, I'll tell you that. Finally, I saved the best for last. They added the end update, which, here we go. I'm going to show you the end, and how, well, it's not really that different from Java Edition and Bedrock today, but it's definitely smaller, and you'll get to see that. Also, too, it's crazy, too, that we're doing this, because I remember when this update came out, it was mind-shattering for little 9-year-old me, not 9-year-old, 10-year-old me. 10-year-old me was went insane when the Dragon came out for Xbox 360. Also, that's funny, but entire block is broken. I forgot about that. It's like the top of a grayscale dirt block. But anyways, let's go into the end. We're in the end, and this is what it looks like. We unfortunately spawned down there, and you can see it looks like today's end for Java and Bedrock. And it also has the same features too, like it will shoot the fireballs at us, stuff like that. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to kill the dragon. So we're just gonna break all of these. It's the same fight pretty much. It's the same fight. You don't have to worry. It is the same fight. But anyways, I will kill the dragon real quick. Also, the dragon has no hitting sounds, as you can hear. And also, I just took a lot of damage off the dragon. So anyways, I'm going to fight the dragon. I'll show you guys what it looks like whenever you kill it. Everyone knows that experience by now. And we will get the dragon egg to display the last final block of this update. So I'll see you guys. Okay, we're about to put the final hit on the dragon. So here we go. There we go. That's really loud, by the way. I'm gonna move away, but there we go. It's the same animation as Java, and we killed the Ender Dragon. And wow, I forgot how much XP you got from the Ender Dragon on like the Xbox 360 edition. Holy crap. You used to get a lot of XP back then from killing it. I don't think you get the same amount of XP on Bedrock or Java. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments because I never really killed the Ender Dragon. But anyways, there's a dragon egg. Oh, I forgot how to do this. There we go. And then what we do is boom, 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 boom. There we go. And then I will see you guys in the overworld. I won't make you guys watch the credits. Finally, here's the dragon egg, the final block. And I'm sorry if I sound exhausted, as I've had a busy day at work, but here it is in its full glory. And it's crazy to think that Minecraft has a movie now. That's actually crazy. But yep, here's the title update 9 Ender Dragon Egg, and I'm hoping and I'm happy that you guys are still watching the series. I know it's been a while since I made one of these videos, and I apologize. I was just burned out from the Xbox 360 edition. I grew up on the Xbox 360 edition, but going through every update when they come out, it's such a nice feeling because it's like I got to witness all of this. I got to experience all of this except for the first 6 updates, and knowing that I get to relive my childhood with you guys, it makes me so happy, and I'm just glad that I get to share this experience with you guys. And I hope you guys continue to watch this series as we try to make our way through Title Update 9, Title Update 10, Title Update 11, Title Update 12, etc., etc. I'm really excited for Title Update 12. As I said, that update has a soft spot in my heart, and I'm going to tell you guys why in a future video. And then Title Update 9 is getting its own special video because this update meant so much to me and my friend. We became friends during this update when I was a kid on Xbox 360 edition. I mean, back on Xbox 360. Back in 2013 when I first joined, I would send random people friend requests, and I think a lot of kids did that. I would like go into my friend's friend requests and send them friend requests, but there was this one person I kept sending her friend request. She finally added me, and we played Left 4 Dead 2 together, and we became best friends off the bat. I played as Francis, who played as Zoe. I sacrificed during the sacrifice, and she told me I was the first ever person that offered to sacrifice during the sacrifice because everyone would make her sacrifice, and we became such best friends. We made world after world. We played on each other's world. I would build on her, she would build on mine. We had a world that unfortunately we stopped playing on because of Title Update 12. When all the biomes got swapped around, it looked very ugly afterwards, and I still have that world, and me and her are gonna explore it 10 years, like almost 11, 12 years later. We did play on it a little bit during Title Update 14, but not really after that. That world will always have a soft spot in our hearts, and I'm so glad that you guys are watching this series because it does mean a lot to me, and I hope I'm not disappointing you guys, and I hope I get to see you guys again in the future. So stay tuned. I love you all. Goodbye.